Hello everybody, this is Tazzitis, and welcome back to Minecraft! Guys, I am exhausted, my eyes are hurting. You guys have no idea. But anyway, let's just enjoy this view of this village and everything else. Let's just enjoy the view of the village and all, before I get into the rant. That is my life. The village is looking good. It's been 5 days in real life and everything. You guys haven't noticed it and everything, but it's currently been 5 days in real life. As you can see right here, and you got the little one riding around right there. We currently have been breeding more villagers. I researched it and I figured out how to breed more villagers. Unfortunately, some of their jobs don't. Look at the little one. Look at the little one. Hey, how you doing? What you have to do to the villagers, and I basically, like, the ones that got caught in here, I basically just left them in there. I don't know how the librarian got in there. There was one guy that had, like, a mask on his head, so he's the metal and armor worker and all. But basically, yeah. Get rid of this. Okay, number one. My black horse, broke off his chain and just decided to leave. It just decided to leave us. So while I was working on another project, and I'm about to get into that project, that rant, in a few minutes, I got a donkey, and I got this adorable little black and white one, and me and my sister are thinking about naming him Domino. And don't you break off too. I don't need you breaking off too. Anyway, it's been a while since I visited home, so I'm just going to visit home real quick and run away from this red monstrosity. Run away. And unfortunately, you guys are going to see that the inside of this is a little empty. And the reason that it's a little empty... Hang on, let me not go too up. I want to go about right here. Yeah, that's about right here. Also, I need to double check and make sure this is good. Stop making it so difficult and so dark in here. But anyway, so as you guys can see, I changed a little bit around the scenery right here and all. But you'll also notice there's not a whole lot of villagers right here. And you also notice that the cat's on the bed, not on the chair. She really wanted to get on the bed. Well, he wanted to get on the bed because I'm going to name him Salem. The dog, for some reason, creepy. For some reason... The door to this thing was open, and the dog went from being right here, where I showed you guys, to all the way over here, being pushed out. So I had to, like, get him, and I had to push him out. Don't worry, we'll get to that in a minute. But you'll look around, and you'll notice that you'll see no villagers. The villagers inside the house, they're, not around anymore. Well, they are around, they're just... I'll show you them in a minute. I just want to double check and make sure that there's... I'm also working on this room, but I've got so many lack of resources and all that I haven't been able to finish working on it. So the enchanted room is still not worked on. I haven't figured out what to do with that room yet. I've just got so many rooms. Guys, I have just got so many rooms working on it that I forget which room is what and what I even is supposed to use a room for. I have too many rooms and not enough stuff to use them for. It's unfortunate. But anyway, what I did is because I had such a phobia of what happened last time and all, and I could never let what happened last time happen again, where all the villagers in the village got killed off and all the best villagers that I had got killed off. I couldn't have that happen again. So what I did is I basically took all the villagers and I put them all down here. I took all the villagers that were left and that I can get, and I put them down here, and I put them in little crates. So this is the mason. Hopefully he changed. This is, I don't know why this guy has a monocle and everything and all. Apparently he's the one that's like working on maps, but I literally put a freaking anvil down there with him, so I don't know why he's that. This guy's supposed to be a farmer, and he's a fisher. So I don't know what's going on. I've done the thing where I cut the blocks and all, and I worked on it. Maybe I need to cut them out. I need to shove them somewhere else. I have no idea. And this guy over here, this guy with the emerald and all, the reason I got an emerald and everything and all, he wants sticks. He's a Fletcher. He's an expert level, but I have to redo him all over again. Basically, I have to earn him all over again and get all his stuff and everything back. Get all his levels back, even though he's on expert level again, despite breaking his block, thank goodness, so I didn't lose him. And this guy, for some reason, he was a fisherman, he turned into a butcher. which I've never had before. So now I've been killing animals and stuff. Unfortunately, I'm glad I did that off the camera. That way you guys don't have to worry about that. But, he's a butcher and he wants meat. So I have to go get meat for him. And him and the other one have been having children. This villager have been having children. So, but yeah. So basically I've taken all my good stuff down there. My armors, my villagers and all. Put them downstairs and I put them in like a villager breeding kind of area and all, because I never wanted what happened to happen again. And if I put them in this house, I'll make it more sophisticated for them in there. Look, I'm not doing anything that any other Minecrafter isn't doing. Please stop looking at me like that. Because they don't care. I tried to give them a nice house. There was a villager that fell down here, and I gave him like a dark room as punishment and everything. Every single villager that looked at the table, looked at the bed and everything, and all this nice little area that I made for them and everything else and all, they went down there to join him. They literally went down there to join him. They didn't even care. So I go in, I make this entire place nice and new for them and all, and they go in, they want to have an underground room to play around in. So they don't care. Like, they don't give a toots about what their surrounding looks like. I need to hurry up and run away from that red thing. Damn it. He's following me. I gotta make sure there's nothing inside here because I've been cooking so much in these and all that I've literally forgotten, like, if I have anything inside them or not. I've been putting, like, charcoal in them. I've been putting glass inside them. Speaking of glass, I need to make glass for the church. I have not been able to do any progress on the church and all because I needed so much glass. Because I needed to work on the windows and I needed so much glass. Now, the glass that they required for the church/tower that this guy, also, the guy whose tutorial that I was watching is called Tyler Style, or Ty Style. He's a Minecrafter as well, Minecrafter YouTuber as well. He does like DIYs and stuff and all, and tutorials on how to make certain things. So his name is Tyler Style, or Ty Style. It should pop up right for you, when it comes to, like, how to build Minecraft type. Run away, run away, run away, run away. Run, run, run away. Take us to a hiding place. Run away so we can make our escape. Whenever spring comes around, I just think of that song. I don't know why. I don't even remember the girl who sings it, but I remember it. I remember it was just that, and I remember rabbits. Oh, crap. But anyway. Yeah, so we got our village, we got our thing working on. And now, after the horrible event that happened where all of our villagers basically almost got killed. Also, when I was researching stuff about villagers and stuff and how villagers work and how this stuff works and all, apparently there's also another event that we have to worry about and everything else and all. No matter what I do, eventually another plague doctor is going to come. He's going to come in this village, and that's why I'm so desperately making that underground tunnel thing for the villagers, because I just don't want to have to run out of villagers. I don't want the villagers to all die. And because I don't want the villagers to all die, and I want them to always be here and always have houses doing. Because the thing is, the plague doctor himself doesn't actually kill the villagers. The thing that kills the villagers is actually the zombies. The zombies kill the villagers, and that's what I'm concerned about. And there is this random event called zombie thing. It could be a daytime, it could be nighttime, no matter how much you light up the village, where it's a rare event where all of a sudden zombies just spawn in the village, everything, and all out of sudden, and you have to be worried about that. There's also the pillagers and stuff we gotta worry about. So that has become now my new concern. That and also getting in our plague doctor. The plague doctor is an SCP and does not affect people and everything else and all, at all. But the zombies do. And they killed and wiped out, like, literally almost all but 3, maybe 5 of the villagers. And one of them actually did die because the zombie came into the village and killed one of them. So, anyway. And I know what you guys are wondering. You guys are wondering, why are these trunks here? There's trunks here. Were they here before? Guys, this is not even 1/10 of what I've been working on. I want you guys to look over there. Do you guys see all those? And you guys remember the mountain that was there? Do you guys remember that? See this little staircase that's here? What I'm about to show you is going to shock you because for 5 days, 5 in-person days, literally I decided to start working on it at 2:57 today, right at this moment. Started working on it and everything else and all, just because I quote unquote got finished with it. Prepare yourselves for the entire mountain that I removed. That mountain over there that I removed, this area over here that I extended, this mountain that I literally cut in fucking half, and then at the very top I put those little glow flowers on top of, just so you guys can see the edge, the very, very tippy top of what I've worked on. Not only did I chop up the mountain, but I also rebuilt and terraformed this right here and everything to where it looks like it's actual grass, and I still got to cover up all this gray stuff and all, and that is what I was working on before this even worked on. And I had to build this house, and I had to fill up even more of this stuff and all before that. But I want you guys to remember the mountain that was here, and I want you guys to look at all the work that I had to do in order to extend the village. And I want you guys to look right there. This right here is the wall to end all walls. I did not mean to make it that high, but things happened. I wasn't measuring. I was tired. I was working on this mountain, and I had a lot of coal. Things happened, and well, one thing led to another, We got ourselves a big-ass, giant wall. And then we have to build this wall a little bit so it can be at least half that much for our medieval European style village and all that we gotta have. And now we're going to extend our village, and we're going to start building stuff here. But we are finally finished with this area, getting it at least base level, and I'm also gonna extend it out right there and put eventually a wall back there. And there's a little plague doctor right there. He's stuck again in that wall. Good, I hope he stays stuck, a little shitter. Unfortunately, it won't stop him from spawning. It won't stop him spawning anywhere else. But anyway, this is what I've been doing, you guys, and I'm not gonna lie, I think I lost my mind a little bit. Like, I was exhausted, I would be working on it, I would literally work on it, pass out halfway through, work on it again, listen to an audiobook, listen to music, work on it again, pass out from exhaustion, and then get back to work on it again, get bored, try to go to something else, work on it again, pass out. Just the cycle continues. The cycle continues. Oh god, and then I had to hit this bed. You may not work now. I had to hit the bed. I had to make myself a house and a bed just to be able to have something over here to work on. And then we had to worry about the interested village, and I really hope I didn't just screw this over. Please tell me the zombie cannot get in there. Nope, he can get in there. Now we gotta kill this. I knew I made this entrance too wide. I had to make the entrance wider because the dang horses wouldn't fit. So I had to make them wider. I hate these dang spears. I hate them. Why do they work for the zombies and not for me? Get rid of the spears. Shorten the spears. Make them realistic. Damn spears never work for me. They never work. It's like, I never understood why they put spears in, and I don't want to bitch about them and all, but guys, they never work for me. They kill me. They never work for me. I've also been feeding the villagers, because here's the thing about doing the villagers. Sorry, I cut off my thought a few minutes ago about, like, how do you take care of villagers and how do you get villagers to reproduce. The reason that you get villagers how to reproduce is many things, but the things you would need is you need at least 3 beds. You need 2 villagers that are already in a relationship, or they need to get in a relationship and need to be in the same area and everything. You need 3 beds, and you need to be feeding the villagers by throwing them down on the ground by doing this, holding it down in the pocket, and then throwing it down on the ground, and the villager will pick it up. When they're hungry, they'll pick it up. Like that. You need carrots, you need bread, and you need, potatoes, I think it is, and maybe some beets, and that's about it. And you need to be throwing food at them, and apparently, once they feel safe, and once they feel hungry, and once they feel like that, and they're in a relationship, as long as the 3 beds are there, or in some vicinity, then they'll have a baby. Then they will have a baby. Eventually they'll get together, they'll start falling in love, then eventually they'll have a baby. And under those circumstances, you might get a villager to breed. Both times. And as you can see, that's what happened. Or they'll eventually breed on their own, which is what happened, because as much as I was feeding them and breeding them, I also did not have enough time or enough... I'm just going to get rid of this. I'm literally going to take you, put you in a corner, I'm going to toss you off to the side, because I don't need this dang spear. You know what? You want the spear? You go ahead, you get that spear. You get that spear and you defend yourself. Or you leave that spear alone, because like me, you think that spear is worthless. I'm sorry, but the spear is just not working for me. I don't know how to use them. I try to use them like the zombie. The zombie can use it. They kill me. But for me, it doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. Now, there is something... Oh, God. Oof. Like, my eyes hurt. Like, you guys have no idea. My eyes hurt. I'm tired. It's a good thing and it's a bad... It's a good thing and I'm really proud of it, but it's also like, oh my goodness. Oh, also, I'm just gonna... Like, basically, okay, this is the ups and downs of Minecraft and all, or whatever. And you stole my bed! How dare you? How dare you steal my bed? But at the same time, I'm so happy you're stealing my bed, because it means that you're saving yourself. You're saving yourself. Let's, also, that dang, rock monster killed my sheep. You notice that there's not as many sheep in here and everything? It's because he did that stupid thing where he, like, Krakatoa, and then throws his fist on the ground and hits it really hard and kills the thing. He killed my sheep. He killed so many of my sheep, and I'm gonna breed the sheep again. Bunch of jerks. But anyway, let's take care of our villagers. Let's go ahead and feed them. No, let's not eat that. It's for the villagers, not for us. I want to be able to put that stuff down there. Put you down there. And eventually we're gonna need to... Okay, I basically have a list of plans in my head of what we need to do next, but I have nothing written down. So in the next one... No, the next one before this one, because I don't have a piece of paper in my hand and everything, I'll give you guys a list of what... Wait, where's the craft table? Oh, there's a craft table. Get you guys some bread. And I'll get you guys some seeds. Hey, chicken. Look, I'm gonna feed you. I'm gonna feed you. So now you got some thing. Okay, I know you're upset. One of them got really mad. Okay, that's a novice one. This one got sticks, so I'm still gonna throw... I'm gonna throw the potatoes at you. Did you get them? Did one of you get them? Let's go up here. Make sure. Okay, so what you want to do is when you're on Kindle, what you want to do is you want to take your little pocket, you want to hold it down on the object here until it goes green all the way, and then you're going to throw it, and that's what's going to happen. You're going to throw it down, and the villager is going to pick it up. See, the villager just picked it up, and he's really happy with this relationship with either this guy or this guy. They've already been in a relationship, and they got green sparks, and now we're going to leave them alone. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to throw these down here. No sheep. No chicken. Okay. So what we're gonna do? We just tried to help villagers make a baby. So in this vicinity, a while around in this vicinity, we have beds. We have beds all around us and all. So it should be fine. It did it before. They made like 2 babies before, so it should be fine. So all that is... Wait. Is that my horse? Where have you been? Where have you been? Hang on, let me get my lead. There's so much materials and stuff, guys. You have no idea. Crap. I need to go get my lead outside. Thankfully, if that's my horse, then it won't despawn because I fed him. I took care of him. Also, another thing I learned just a while back. If you feed an animal, then it won't despawn. It won't despawn. I know there's more. I know there's more leads somewhere else, but right now I don't know where any of them are, so... Also, I realized what these guys in the green shirts are. Apparently, these guys are called nitwits. That's not me calling them that. That's literally their name. They're called nitwit villagers. You cannot trade with them. They're basically just normal villagers, and they're even less than the villagers that are just regular brown coat villagers and stuff and all. Because not only can they not think, but they can still breed. They can still get back here. You get back here. You saved my life, and I'm trying to save yours, and we're having a problem here. You get back here. Get back here. I'm putting you in the pen with the other. You need to go pen. That sounded wrong. Okay, this way. Yes, you're lovely when you do this. We just need to get it close enough to the edge of the pen that we can both jump down, okay? Okay, so now I gotta jump down the pen with you. And you gotta come down here first. Good! Come on, you got it! Now we got you. Unrelease. Good job. Good job. Cow. There's no entrance here. I'm gonna have to break out an entrance, and you're gonna have to leave me the fuck alone. There you go. So, now I'm also gonna have to go back to breeding our cows again. So now we got 2 horses in there. Hopefully if we don't feed them enough, then... I smacked you with an egg, never mind. That's what you get for running away. I love you, but that is what you get for running away. Besides, eggs are good for you. I know some people that actually use egg and ketchup and everything on their horse's hair. Or they use eggs on their horse. I think it's eggs and mayonnaise. I think it's like eggs. They use like actually raw eggs on their horses to like put it around their like hooves or around their furs and stuff and everything else and all. Like an old mama pop tradition, if else and all. I don't know them personally. I think I like watched some video or something of some old person that used to do that and all, because it's like it works for people's hair. Why wouldn't it work for your thing? Anyway, having all that out of the way, now we got our horse back. We got villagers breeding. We got babies. We got babies in the village. We got so much stuff. We also have gotten glass, but we're gonna need a lot more glass and a lot more dye. A lot more glass. We need to go out there. I also went on a mission. I also cleaned up all this right here. Hey, little guy. You looking at the pretty flowers and the stars? Hey. You here all by yourself? You looking at the stars and stuff? Yeah. It's a nice night. It's a nice night and it's really pretty flowers. Look at how they sparkle. Look at that. Look how they sparkle. And how the little blue essence just goes around. It's very pretty. It's very lovely. You don't have to feel alone. You got a guy right there and you got a house. If you want to sleep in the house, you can sleep in the house. If you're scared. Like, you're alright. You're okay. You're okay. Give a nod. Like, you're alright. Yeah. There you go. You get a nod. I'm about to go up here if you want to follow me. But I recommend you stay away from 682, okay? You stay away from the monsters. Be a brave boy, but stay away from the monsters. Anyway, I cleared out all this area right here. This rim right here is going to be replaced. I got a staircase that leads up this way. Gotta change this around. Staircase that leads up here. I got a little thing right here, but I'm going to place this with the... I'm also going to be extending this a little bit and all. But I got all this cleared out except for that area over there because the plague doctor over there. So we're going to have this area to build up houses and stuff and all. So at the very, very top of the hill. So got this area to build stuff up. We got the cherry blossom trees right next to us. And now we can actually harvest the cherry blossoms. Problem is we're going to need to put a fence around it and all. The good thing is that we have cherry blossom trees. So meaning we're going to put cherry blossom fences around the whole area. Not the whole area because it's going to be a little difficult. But for the most part, most of the area. What it's going to do is the fences are going to prevent certain things from coming in. But will never prevent the SCPs from coming in because they spawn anywhere. They're just programmed to spawn anywhere. Okay, we got our staircase that goes down here. We got our whole area over here. We got to clear out and everything. We got to clear out and then we got to put stuff there. Then we got a staircase right here. Got a staircase right here. And then we got this area and everything. But we still got to flatten out. We still got to make into like a kind of like town kind of like area. Like a modern day. What are you doing out here? What are you doing around here outside the village? I see. Anyway. Also the tower. Gonna grab this while I'm at it. Make the tower look a little bit more perfect. I also wonder if I should put some beds in the tower as well, but I don't know. I don't think so. Crap, there's a plague doctor over there. There are so many stuff right here. Anyway, we also have this staircase that I built previously. I want to like take and make it like a little bit more symmetrical. Hey little guy, don't die. Don't die. Then we got another area right here and all this cherry blossom trees. And wow, it went night quickly. Man, that was like a curtain that just fell. That was like a curtain that just fell. Daylight and then nope, nighttime. Daytime, nighttime. Daytime, nighttime. And a bunch of crying people. Oh, there's a little child up here too. Oh, he's trying to hug you. He's trying to give you comfort. And you didn't take it, so now he's running away. Okay, I'm just gonna put something right here. Stop certain things from coming in. But, we got a wall right here. Got a smaller wall that's right here that's gonna prevent things coming in. Got this area right here, which is gonna be almost like a garden area. So this whole area is kind of fenced in a little bit and all right here. So we got this area and all. Because, see, it's not going to be like, okay, the fence is going to keep everything out. It's not. It's just going to keep most things out. And then we have, I'm sure there's an entrance runner somewhere. I just put one. But anyway, got this big, giant wall. This is the wall to end all walls. And it's awesome, and I love it. I want more. But unfortunately, you have to work for those. And also, that was ridiculous how I had to keep pillaging it up with things. Also, I don't know if you guys have ever seen Attack on Titans. This wall reminds me of Attack on Titans in the village. It reminds me, I'm literally making a medieval Attack on Titans frickin' thing. Anyway. So, first thing first, I want to take a picture of this. This is how you make the thumbnail, people. At least this is how you somewhat make it. Thanks for really. Oh no, 682. What the fuck you doing there? It's okay. I can easily run him off. Bingo. And that should be it for this episode, okay guys? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. I gotta get this s.c.p out of here. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next episode. And as always, Stay infectious. What the fuck did you just get? Are you in the fucking... Oh no, I have to redo my work, run you off all the way down there, and I have to do a thing. Oh my god. This will never end. This work will never end. See, this is what I'm talking about, guys. This, right here, they spawn wherever the hell they want. I just got done putting this here. This was not here, and now it's here. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll be working a little bit more. Actually, in the next episode, we have a surprise, because in the next episode, I found the s.c.p. Foundation. One of them. And you're not going to believe where it is. So stay tuned for the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay infectious.